What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. I thought I'd make this video after the news that has come out over the last couple of days, and pretty much because I expect the next season to be very much in line with what we have had this season. Hopefully a few newer things will get added to it as well, but that is wishful thinking, and I suppose part of this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Right, so first of all, let's have a quick rundown of this season. So if we take a look at the Shades of Red season, there was the brand new season pass, so we might as well start here and work our way along. I kind of liked this season pass. I did feel like we got a little bit more from it, whether you went premium or not. I wasn't so keen on the added premium part of the pass where you got bonus levels and the costume. I feel like that could have just been integrated into the premium pass rather than have an extra payment on top of an extra payment. But that is pretty much all I can kind of complain about. I think the season pass as a whole was pretty good. I do like to support the game, and I do feel like if we had not been supporting the game, the chances of that DLC or the game even, continuing to be alive would probably be slim to none. And I guess that's why we see so many apparel packs now, because, sales make money, money makes game, pays wages. So let me know what you think about the season pass down below. But for me, yeah, pretty good. I kind of don't mind if they adopt this, again, going forward, and I fully feel like they will. The journey. Now, this is the one where I think most people will have a lot to say. Most people by now who's active, Div player probably has finished the journey. I've actually no idea what state my journey is in. Once I completed it, I never looked at it ever again. This is the first time I've looked at it, as you can see here with all the marks on it. I haven't even been, I've obviously been in and, I've accidentally completed by playing the game. There were never any need to complete absolutely everything. But I didn't mind this system. It very much lent towards a seasonal character system. This would be level 1 to 10. This would be level 11 to 20. You kind of feel that, and you got XP rewards along the way, and it kind of, you could tell what they were doing with this, before they trashed seasonal characters. And in some ways, I kind of wish that they hadn't, especially with Div 3 being so far away now. I do feel like, that might have brought a little bit of extra longevity to the game, but, that is kind of another hot take, which we might as well include in this. Put your takes down below. Do you think seasonal characters should have been binned? I'm not entirely sure. This system did fit them, but some of these were far too grindy. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I really hope that when the next season comes along, I'm not saying I don't want them to take a long time. I just don't want them to be as irritating. I don't mind putting the work in if it's fun, right? I think, you kind of get, looting and deconstructing for the first ones. If I was level 1 to 10, it doesn't necessarily line up too well with the fact that we're all level 40. And although the journey, and they advertised it for everybody, that, that new influx of players every season is probably going to be less. It was kind of a soft launch of the game with Seasons 2.0. I'm not sure that Year 6 Season 3 is bringing that influx of new players that this kind of initial setup was for. So I would like to see more interesting journeys. I would take less objectives, but more interesting ones. I don't know how easy it is for them to, to do that kind of thing with this system. I don't know what they've got planned. I do hope they have taken some feedback, during the season. I think the reward probably could have been a bit better for the end. It was a huge grind. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Was you a fan of the journey? Was you not? Because obviously with the next season, we'll have to do it all over again, because we'll have to unlock all the new season modifiers. There'll be a new set of seasonal modifiers, and things like that. I think the priority objective system was pretty good after they made the changes for it. The reroll capacity was pretty good. The being able to skip every hour was good as well. The fact we could run it on multiple characters to kind of, get even more skips and rerolls. Again, very good. Kind of like this. And if you want to target some exotics, once you're finished with it, you can pretty easily, you know, open world, short, exotic. That would be a very quick open world activity and won't take you any time whatsoever. We can't do a video about the seasonal activities without looking at, you know, the seasonal modifiers. To be honest, I've never had them on for weeks now. Kind of my initial, you know, content creation, I kind of had them on a lot. I made builds to to play around with it. I just didn't feel the need to ever have it on. There was, you know, once I'd kind of done the journey, and even then you don't need to have it on for the journey, I just kind of felt like I didn't need to have it on. I didn't feel like it, you know, and yes, you can pump out some really huge numbers with it, which again is nice. And apparently I'm going to need it for the master difficulty mission that comes out in a few weeks. Maybe I will, but I think day-to-day play, let me know what you did, you know, what you guys think in the comments down below. I never turned mine on. I will turn it on if I need to when it comes to the master. Aside from that, I'm not really sure. I think our maxed out builds might take master. You know, I feel like difficulty wise, they always underestimate us a little bit. I feel like we can always do more damage than what they think. And I don't think master difficulty will be any different. I feel like, yes, it might be hard, but I think people that have been playing for 5-6 years with absolutely maxed out builds, you know, level 27 expertise guns, are probably going to do, you know, fairly well. Ignore this. This shouldn't be a group haul. This is not something I've said. I've been messing around with my builds. But, you know, I think, yeah, it's kind of all right. Did I like it this season? Nah, it just wasn't for me anyway. The range thing, the in and out of range, the gear set that came with that, it just wasn't for me this season. And it might have been for some people, and I'm definitely interested to see what you say in the comments down below. But, yeah, not for me. I am kind of hoping next season brings, you know, some more interesting modifiers, and I definitely will be, you know, interested to see what they will be. But aside from that, we had the XP events, which are always nice when they work for everybody. You know, we had global events. I did miss apparel events, and I'm not sure if they're going to be back next season or not. I got a funny feeling they were kind of back with the DLC, and now the DLC's been delayed. It feels like they might not be back next season, but I guess we'll have to just kind of wait and see. But it is coming now in less than a month, 25th of February, so we are getting it a little bit earlier, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of okay. I do feel like, you know, we look at this here, it's got 1 week, 6 days, so like kind of now when we get here, I feel like there still needs to be something, you know, 4 weeks, 6 days. You know, this is the only 2 things we've got left now for the next 5 weeks, which, you know, I feel like they could put something else in here, like, you know what I mean? Maybe every other week, you know, there should be a global event to round out the season. It just feels like you know, it doesn't take much for them to add them in, I guess. It just feels like there's not enough going on now towards the end of the season, especially with the delay. So, you know, next season now, I would definitely like them to have much more going on, even if it is just reruns of global events. But anything new would always be appreciated as well. And if that happens to be apparel events, yeah, I'm all for it. But that's going to be it for the video. I really tried to kind of make a bit of a journal of what I thought about the season. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys think about the season and what you would like changed for the next one coming up on February the 25th. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.